lots of moisture in the air. And what did it do last night and yesterday? It rained. Predicted. What does that word mean? Predicted. Any idea?
No, sir.
Remember this prefix goes in front? What does pre mean?
Before.
Before. Diction means talking. So it means I say before I know it.
Expectation?
Expectation. We expect it. Yeah. Good, with good reason. Good reason. Predict. So we listen to the people predict the weather. What's going to happen? Will it rain? What's the clouds? So let's look outside. What do we see out there? What do we see?
Cloudy.
But I see some sky also. I see clouds and sky. So how can we say that?
50-50.
Morning. Ali. What?
Clear.
Some clouds. Some clouds. So we have some new things today. Cooler. This one, you might want to jot these down. We have a new student today, Ima, is correct? Ima, where are you from? Ukraine. So we have 2 Ukrainian students today. Do we all know Ukraine? Okay. And welcome. And do you know who I am? Who can tell her who I am? Yes, hold on. Mike or Mr. Mike? Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to give you this is me. My full name. Which one is first name?
Michael.
Michael. What is my family name? Stenby. Yes. This is my friendly name.
Mike.
Mike. And my phone number. For you calling me, leaving a text, leaving a message, getting a hold of me to tell me something, ask a question. And did we all get all this? This is good for you too. You might have to write this down so that you'll have that. Good morning. Come in.
Got somebody in? What is it?
No, you can sit there. My sign-in sheet. This is my sign-in sheet.
It's here.
Ali, did you sign in?
No one.
Did you sign in? information. Do we all get this? Yes? Okay. This next 2 weeks are a little different. And so I mentioned this to some people in here, but again, clarifying the plan. Today we have class. Tuesday we have class.
No.
No class Wednesday. Next week, Monday.
No.
No class.
No. No.
Okay?
Wednesday, yes.
Wednesday?
Yes.
Yes. Thursday?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So for this week, 2 days. This week, 2 days.
Okay.
But Wednesday and Thursday. If you come to the library will be open, but I won't be here. Okay? And then we'll be back into the swing of things. You good with that? And I'll remind you again tomorrow, okay? I'll give you some things to do for take home if you like. So let's
Today,
ER words.
then, let's cooler, then today,
Cooler than. They go together.
more,
More than.
it's lesser than,
When we compare two things, often we use the ER form with the word. but not always.
When the word is short.
Pardon?
When the word is short.
Cities more best.
We use ER when the word is short.
When the word is what?
Short.
Short. Like what? Give me an example.
Cheap.
Cheaper.
Well,
We say
cheap,
cheaper.
cheaper. My shirt is cheaper than his shirt. Cheaper, cheaper
Okay.
than. Okay. When we compare two things, comparison. That's in today's lesson. This is about shopping. Notice that in some places it says cheaper, and the other one is the word
This shirt.
Shirt is more expensive than
mine. Why not expensiver?
Because the word is long.
The word is too long. Yes. So it has too many syllables. We use this.
Cheaper.
One syllable.
Cheaper.
Yes, cheaper. Expensive.
More expensive.
3 sounds. Okay. Too many. So it doesn't flow. Doesn't sound right in English. That's kind of an unwritten rule. If you say, his shirt is more cheap than mine, you will be understood. No problem. It's not correct, but you will not confuse it. So it uses those, but I also look on the back, you will see that the key word for today is because. What does because mean?
The reason.
The reason. Often, because sentences begin with the word why. When we have the word why, it's asking us about reason. The reason why. These are magic question words. We have several of them.
Person.
What? Okay. Person. Yes. We're asking about who, we're talking about a person. Who are you? Who is that? Who do you live with? Who? Person.
Time.
Time.
Place.
Place. Where? Place. What?
Why?
Reason.
Same as what?
Reason. Oh no, that. The money.
Thing.
What is a thing?
Yeah.
what is this? You would not say, who is this? No, what is this? But if you say, what do you want? Think, I want a car, a fast car. What? What is your name? Name. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes it's a little, you can say, who are you? Then what's your name? Then say, what is your name? Boom. Name is the thing. Magic words. But the one for today is because. Let's take a look at our sheet. This is a graph. We all know reading a graph. You will notice that there are on the left side and on the bottom, it's describing what we're looking at. Who needs one? Ollie needs one? You get one? Notice the word up here, it says comparison shopping. What is shopping? Shopping.
Buy thing, buying
The
the
market. Shopping is what we do in the marketplace. Shopping. Notice the word shopping. There's how many P's? How many P's in shopping?
2.
2. Why?
I don't know. I don't see it. Don't
Who
worry.
remembers the magic vowel? What's the magic vowel?
What, when?
The vowel. What are the vowels?
I, O, E.
A, E, I, O, U. Yes. So E is the magic vowel. It can change things. Eight. Why?
E, vowel.
The vowel E changed the sound of this. Yes. The magic vowel, it changes things. It's an interesting thing in English that we have. But this, at the end, when we have E, consonant, and then a vowel. Vowel, non-vowel, then E. It changes from one sound to another, from short to long. E.
Chop.
That's an O. The O has an O sound, but not here. Shop. But I can change that. Now, this is not a word,
Okay.
but I'm just showing you what happens if I put an E there, it becomes show.
Mark.
Mop. If I put an E here,
Many acres.
so I have to fix that. I have to mop the floor. Do you know mop the floor?
Yeah.
Clean the floor? Mop the floor. Yesterday, I mopped the floor. I don't want to say I moped the floor. So we have to add another P. So instead of having M-O-P-E, I have M-O-P-P. So we do that with a lot of words. The one we have here in our lesson today is shop. Oh yeah, shopping. Shop to shopping. I'll give you a few minutes to do this. Everyone do number one? Yes? Let's take a look. Oh, what does comparison mean?
Between two things.
Between two things. The ER word we use for comparison. Notice in here that some things that they give you on the left side, you'll see unit price. Who remembers the word unit? What does a unit mean? What is a unit?
Retail price.
The lowest parcel.
A unit means, you could say one thing, unit price for one thing. It's how we measure things and put them in categories. So the next one on the right-hand side, you'll notice there is a box over there. Didn't copy too well, but you'll notice Armstrong Clothing and Fashion Express. And this is just showing you color coding so we can tell which things we're talking about. So the dark one is Fashion Express, the other one is Armstrong Clothing. So what do you think Armstrong Clothing and Fashion Express are? What are those? They're stores. Yes. So it doesn't tell us that, but we can figure that out. On the bottom, you will see women's shoes. Okay. Do you see? Notice, once again, the apostrophes that we talked about, showing ownership. Okay. Ownership. The dress belongs to
For the woman, just one.
that one woman. This one, dresses that belong to more than one woman. Women's dresses belongs to them. We have to remember that notice that you don't use plural S for women. It's already plural. Okay. One woman, three women. Three women. Okay. You good? Just like man, men. child,
Children.
children. Different word for the plural. So let's start us off, number one.
Where is it cheaper to buy women's shoes? Are we spending
Next one, Helena.
Where is it cheaper to buy women's clothes?
Is this more expensive to buy handbags or fashion handbags?
Very good. Next one. Number 3. 4. Number 4.
Why is it more expensive to buy women's shoes?
Okay.
It's answer.
Good reading. But where is it more expensive to buy women's shoes? Women's, where is shoes? This one or this one?
Women's shoes is 4.
Take a look. We don't want the price, but look, the black is more. So what is the black?
Fishing.
Fashion. Fashion Express. What does fashion mean, by the way?
More fashion.
Modern, something very stylish, something that people like. Okay. And number 5.
Why the more
Wait, slow down again.
why it more expensive to buy dress?
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
And the G got disappeared, so it's Armstrong Clothing. We're going to skip part C. Do we all see how to read this bar graph? This is called a bar graph. Look down at the bottom where it says part D, read the chart using because. And let's read these. We'll start going around this way. Ashore. Okay. On the bottom. Part D.
That
Pardon? Let's read these.
iron
Here's some.
the blue shot. I run the blue shot because it is chapter.
Wait, slow down. Again?
I run the blue shot
Yes.
because it is cheaper.
Very good.
I run
Notice that I told you about cheaper than. Sometimes they leave that off, and we just have to understand that somewhere over there, there's another one. Okay, but often, most likely, you will understand that there is a that. Do the next one also.
I shop at the because it is close. I shop at the because it is close to my home.
Okay, notice they're giving you an ending, closer to my home.
You
And
like the
next
shot.
one, last one.
You like the shot because it is green. You like the shot because it is green.
They're using because. Go to part E, and I'll give you a minute to match these up, and then we'll read these.
With the reason.
Hey, how are you? All right. I do. Are you in somebody's class or night school? To dance? Oh, we missed you. Mr. Guy. Oh yeah, you're the guy. Good. Yeah. That's good. What about you? Still there, right? We had some good conversations tonight.
I follow
Oh, you see them? Okay. So where are you working now? Okay. When you finish Aaron's class, Mr. Guy, I know you always thought at least there to school. So what to that? How does it help you? Are you in my boarding class? Just the Yemeni guy, oil guy from Russia. Sitting here at the corner. Maybe. No, why don't you? Oh, very good. Sometimes a person makes a choice for difference. I think for a long time. Many people, they're on It's not my.
reason.
Guys,
Thanks.
in some ways, some of them for people who work for
هذا الأسبوع أنا بعيد. بس هي داخلة بعد أصحاب سبتمبر 26 ولا واحد. علشان الخارج أي شيء اعتبارات أي زيادة.
I'm sorry. Former student came in. So on the back side, did we match these up? And,
This is wrong.
pardon?
Match.
Match one side. Notice here, it says, match the statement with the reason. So the statements are on the left side, 1 through 6. The reasons are on the right side, A through
F.
F. A through F. 1 through 6, A through F. So remember, numbers and letters. Where are we? Seema? Next one, number 1.
I like Armstrong's the movie.
Now, magic word.
Because.
Because.
Go ahead, Seema. I like, once again,
I like Armstrong's because the blues are cheaper than at fashion expenses.
that word is blouses. We know blouses? One blouse, 2 blouses. Blouse is a woman's a loose shirt. Not tight, very loose. Okay. So next one, Samaya.
I like that dress because that dress is long and beautiful.
Very good. Because the dress is long and beautiful. Next one, where are we? Nassim. Number 3.
I like the shoes because the shoes are cheap.
Excellent, very good. Okay. Habla.
I want the hat, my dress. The hat is your
Is what?
With my dress.
Number?
hat is perfect with my dress.
Very good. Perfect. Perfect. Remember, hat, hot. Hat, ah. Hat. 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 At. Hat. Okay, very good. Next one, going in the back here, another.
I like that shirt because the shirt has long sleeve.
Very good. What are sleeves? This is short sleeve.
I want this plant.
Pardon?
Because these plants are my size. I want pants
Because
because the pants is my size.
our
My size.
Are
Our.
Pants.
And this part here you can do on your own to match these up. But let's go down here to the bottom. Not the bottom, but in the center it says read the paragraph, part G. And let's see, Islam, MD Islam. Read the paragraph, nice and loud.
D.
Part D.
Read the paragraph. Read the paragraph.
Oh.
Part D. Yeah. And that, D, nice and loud. Wait.
Wait.
Okay. Okay, now, let me hear you. Kim,
Game shops and series clothing store because it has good price.
excellent.
The store has good people. Sarah's clothing store has a great selection for women.
For what?
The store is on First and Main downtown. You like a suit? They are cheaper than any other stores.
Very good. Women, we all see that word, women? Okay, it's important. We sound that out. When it says, the store is on First and Main downtown, what is that? Place. What is First and Main? Streets. It doesn't tell you that. It doesn't say Main Street. First Street. But that's kind of common in a city. Do we have a Main Street in Hamtramck? Does Hamtramck have a Main Street?
There is.
Close. What's the main street in Hamtramck? For all the stores, the shops.
Joseph Campbell's.
Joseph Campbell. Yes. Joseph Campbell, and some people now say Conan. Very busy. So let's go down here. Claudine, read sentences using because. Number 1.
Okay. Why does Kim like Sally's clothing store? Kim likes Sally's clothing store because it was good prices.
Very good. Okay. Number 2. Look, Dana.
What is another reason she likes the store? Good salespeople. She likes the store because it has good salespeople.
Very good. So you notice in the brackets, it's changing the subject to good salespeople. Okay. Number 3, next one.
For me?
No, back, Mohammed. Yes.
What is another reason she likes the store? She likes great selection.
She likes the, no wait, she likes the store, then because,
Because they have great selection.
you know, it's one store. So it's going to be they,
It
it.
has a great.
She likes the store because it has
Great.
a great selection or great selection. What does that mean? Selection. You can pick, choose many things to pick from, a selection. This one, this one, this one, and so on. Selection. Number 4, Holly.
Why does Kim like the shoes? Because they are cheaper than at other stores.
Very good. Because they're cheaper than the other stores. Very good. Okay, let's move on. Last week, we didn't have time to finish the article about the Boston Tea Party. Does everyone have that sheet? This one? I know you don't have it. Anyone else not have it? I'm gonna have, can you bring this one tomorrow?
Yeah.
Bring this tomorrow, and I'll make more copies for those of you who don't have it. I better keep one. How many do we need? Like 10? But
He doesn't have the Boston Tea Party.
no Boston Tea Party? I'll get one. I'll have them make some. But for today, we're going to see if I have the other. Take one, pass one. Take one and pass one.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Pardon?
The Boston Tea Party.
I have to make some. We may have time to do it today. The 50 states. Do you have it? This is information. We're going to read the 50 states first, and then we'll do the Boston Tea Party. Give me 2 seconds. Here. this is information. We'll be doing, from time to time, information about the USA. Some of these, for those of you that will be looking for getting citizenship and taking a test, some of these things are on that test. So it's information we should all know. So in the back, Abdullah, please start us off reading paragraph 1.
The 50 states of the United States or the USA make one nation. The United States did not always have 50 states. At first there were 13. As the United States grew, more states joined the Union. The last states that joined were Alaska and Hawaii. They both joined in 1959.
So 50 states. Once in a while, from time to time, people say, are there 50 or 52 states? And it's because 52 is the number that we use a lot in information, because there are 52 weeks in a year, but there are 50 states. And if you look on a US flag, you will see what? 50 what? Stars. One star, one state. When I was born, there were the United States had 48 states, and the flags had 48 stars. And then, of course, Alaska and Hawaii. Alaska and Hawaii became states. Do we know where Alaska is? Yes? Yes?
North?
No. Okay. Do we know where Hawaii is? Okay. Good. Now we'll learn something. It's not going to be good for us. This one. Please. Let's see, I might need a little bit faster. Yep. The other map doesn't show where these are. Thank you. Okay, remember, just review, we've done this before. We have,
United States,
what?
USA,
Can you see it from back there? North America.
South.
South America. This one doesn't show it here, but we say in central, in the center. And over here, we have Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. And we also have here in the middle area,
Caribbean.
pardon?
Caribbean.
Caribbean or Caribbean, yes. And notice that this map is flat. So they took like a basketball and tried to flatten it out, and it doesn't work. So the problem with this kind is called a Mercator map. It shows as we get closer and closer to the north or the south, it spreads things out so it's not exactly to size. Doesn't show you to size. So, but it does explain something about the size of Alaska. Alaska on the map that you will see, this one, the other one, it doesn't show you how big Alaska is. Alaska is by far the largest state in the United States. Then out here, we have Hawaii.
It's too away.
Hawaii,
Japan.
Hawaii is the name of islands, the Hawaiian Islands. There are many. Most people don't live on all the islands. They live on one island. Wow. You can't see them too well here, but Pacific Ocean, and then
ASEAN.
going further west, you get to Asia. I'll show you here. Once again, it's a little bit, this is correct. This one, the size is correct. You'll notice up here, Alaska. The next largest state is Texas. But this one, you see that Alaska is much larger. Notice here, on here, it has, can you see this little green right here? Greenland? Greenland here is long, like the shape of, like a piece of bread. And so it's long here and not so wide here, but on here it spreads it out because it's a Mercator map, and that's how it works. Mercator maps do that when they flatten them out. On here you will see, here is California. Can you see California? And here you will see the Hawaiian Islands. The Hawaiian Islands are in the same equatorial range as Mexico City. So here's Mexico City, keep going this way and you get to the Hawaiian Islands. And then you keep going a long way and you get to China, or further north would be Japan. So if you are flying from California to Hawaii, it takes about 5 to 6 hours in an airplane. If you're flying from Hawaii to Japan, about 8 hours in an airplane. So it gives you some idea. And just before we start reading about these states, why is Alaska not part of Canada? Wait a minute. Why not? Look, it's up here.
Yes, in the Russia.
They bought it from Russia. The Tsar of Russia said, I need money. So Russia owns this. Let's take a look here. On our map, here is Alaska, here is Russia. And so how did Russia get Alaska? How did they get it? Any idea? They took it. Pardon?
From whom?
The people who lived there. Now you have to remember, many people lived all over here, but they were not in a nation.
Okay.
They were families, groups of people with a language, culture, way of living,
You
And
mean there was no state?
pardon?
There were no state.
No, well, Russia took this, I think in 1700. They started going there. We have to remember that the Russians had guns. The people who lived there, what did they have? Bow and arrow. Okay. Stronger weapons. So Russia had this and they sold it. Why didn't they sell it to Canada? Why?
Because Canada is British.
Yes. Oh, you know your history. Canada was part of England. And Russia said, I don't like England. Russia, England, fight it. Even though it's interesting because at the time that these things happened, the royal family of England, the Tsar of Russia, family, all related. So kings and queens fight with each other.
Bourbons,
Pardon?
the Bourbons, the Bourbon,
The Bourbons.
the Bourbons, family.
Well, no, the Romanov family. The Bourbons,
I mean, both
Bourbons
of
were
them.
in Central Europe.
I mean, both of them coming from the Bourbons.
They've been fighting for territory, but we're going to get to this because the word that we're going to be talking about with the Tea Party is colony. Remember colony? The 13 original colonies in the USA, which is part of our history. But how about Hawaii? Wait a minute. How did we end up with Hawaii?
Hawaiian asked,
Pardon?
the Hawaiians people asked for joining the United States.
There was a vote, and they did decide. But Hawaii had been a colony of what country? Spain. But Spain, over here, too far away, too difficult. So, the other reason is, and this happened, do we know World War II? What is, Abdulaziz, what was World War II?
1941.
Two.
Start.
Some people say 1939, with the attack of
Europe,
the attack of Germany attacked Russia and Poland. This island was very important for ships. Before there were planes, the United States had ships in Hawaii, before it was a state, to protect the waters. So by 1950, more and more people were going to Hawaii, planes instead of boats. So when you have planes that far, boats, it takes weeks to go from one place to another. So anyway, back to our map. I'll leave that up for a bit. Let's go back up here to Ola in the front.
The area of the United States covers every
Hi.
of land. They are forests, desert, mountains, and flatland. The area of the United States also covers every type of climate. The size of each state is different. To Alaska is
Wait. Read that again. The size.
The size of each state is
see it in a very small state. Notice that when Ola read that sentence, the size of each state is different, comma, 2. That comma is there to get you to slow down. It means also. So it's telling you something extra. It's telling you the area of the United States has every type of climate. Then it says the size is different also. But in this case, they use the word 2. Next paragraph, Helena.
About 300 million people live in the United States. The people of the United States come from all over the world. People often name cities after where they come from. For example, in the United States, you will find Paris, Rome,
Delhi.
and Hamtramck. The state with the highest population is California. The state with the lowest population is Alaska.
Okay, notice here we did ER at first. Bigger, smaller, ER. Bigger than, smaller than, faster than. But now we're using the EST. Notice when we have the EST word, the goes in front. The biggest, the smallest, the fastest. This book is out of date, and where it says 350 million, it's closer to 400 million. So much bigger over time. Next, Iman, next paragraph.
Each state has its own name. The name gives the state its
Identity.
and personality. More than
Have.
the states as her name always have deep American origin. Each state also has a long flag with a color at the top special meanings for the state. The flag is the
Symbol.
symbol of the state. Here is also the state clover, and Europe.
So we have to remember something about the United States. The states are united by a federal government, but each state has its own government. Governor, legislature has its own rules for certain things. For example, driving a car. If you have a driver's license, you get it from the State Department. So it's a state thing. So if you decide you have a license here in Michigan and you want to go to California to live, you can go there and visit. You need to apply for a California license. So the states have certain things that are different than other places in Europe, for example, that don't have states. Canada does not have states. They have provinces. So we have states here. Let me give you a few minutes to try one at the bottom where it says vocabulary, and do 1 through 8 and fill those in, using the vocabulary words to fill in 1 through 8. And if you have a chance, go down and looking for main ideas, answer those. Then we're going to do 1 through 6 in between in a minute. I'll give you a few minutes to answer those. Now, who did not get Boston Tea Party? Who needs Boston Tea Party? Ulysses?
What is it? I'm sorry.
This is the one. Some people did not have it. Oh, you have this one?
Send this?
No, Tea Party.
I'm sorry. It was yesterday?
Some people got it, some people
Oh,
not.
sorry.
Wednesday, last Wednesday.
Last week I didn't come here because I was on the last week.
This is today. Do these. Now, do this now, yeah. Then we're gonna do this. Yeah. That's the first one. Did you get this one?
Yeah, this is.
From last week.
Yeah, I have it.
Where is it? Say?
Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson.
This is speak, sign the paper, right?
Yes.
I did this yesterday.
Okay, we'll do these together. Even if you haven't done them, then we'll do them again. So, Nutter, let's start off. Read number 1.
Land that is
Level,
level and not have
high,
high is flat.
flat, flat land, yes. Flat land. What does level mean? Flat.
Flat.
Number 2, MD.
The beginning for the one
Flatland?
Where something,
state for its and its joy.
the place where something starts. Let's help him out. What- Number 2, what's the word that's missing?
Origin.
Origin. So origin means the place where things start. Origin. We're using this in the story. It says here that more than half the states have names of Native American origin. That means how they got their name. So, for example, the state you live in is called Michigan. That is a Native American name. Michigan is a Native American name. Wisconsin is a Native American name. Other names we have here in Michigan come from other countries. So, for example, Hamtramck. What kind of a name is Hamtramck? Pardon? It's French. The word Hamtramck. Detroit. French. Detroit. correct pronunciation is Detroit. It's French. So notice that we are living in Michigan, which was a place where Native American people lived. Thousands of people here in Michigan. And then people from Europe came and they wanted to live here and make a colony. And we had the French, Detroit, and we had the French, Hamtramck, and then we had Windsor. Do we know Windsor? Where is Windsor?
British.
Over the bridge. The city in what country? What country is Windsor?
Canada.
Canada. British name. Why? Why?
Windsor is the palace of royal family.
Well, there's no palace in Windsor. Oh, unless you call the
City.
Windsor Palace where they gamble and play the machines.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not the King's Palace. But the British colony, Windsor, the French colony, Detroit, okay, colony. So these are lands owned by other countries on paper, but meanwhile, there are native peoples who are living there. So we have to remember that in American history, there are many Native American peoples living here that have their own space, own language. So, something interesting. So, let's go to the other side. And Ashok, number 3.
General weather at a particular place is like
The climate. The general weather, not today, but in general, over time, is the climate. Climate. Seema, next one, number 4.
The group of stairs join together with
Asha.
A group of states joined together.
Nation.
Nation. Nation. Usually we give it a long A sound. Nation. Samaya, number 5.
The identity
The symbol of something is right for it.
A symbol is a representation that makes us think of something. So if I do this, I'm not saying anything. What does this mean?
Like, bad.
Up or down? These are symbols. Hand gestures are symbols. So we have certain things that represent, they are called symbols. So for example, this picture is part of a symbol. Of what is that symbol? What is that?
Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. It is a symbol of American freedom. Symbol. Nassim, next one, number 6.
The number of people who have life in.
Wait. Slow down, Nassim.
In one.
No, start over again. A number 6.
Nation.
Read the whole thing again.
The number of people have life in one place Lakh is the nation.
No.
Let's slow down.
Population.
Population.
Number is population.
Population.
Number of people is the population. What is the population of the United States? Number of people. But Nassim, let's read this again. Slow down, really slowly, so I can,
The number of people.
wait,
No.
people.
People.
Just kidding.
People. The number of people are who
Who?
Who live
live
in one
in one
Place.
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 Place is the reputation.
Population.
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 What is the population of the United States? In here it says 300 million, but it's more like 350 million. What is the population of Bangladesh? Anyone know?
Dhaka.
Population of Bangladesh.
400. 400 million.
No, 300.
Go on.
300 million.
How many in Bangladesh? Anyone here from Bangladesh?
How many people?
Do you know everyone in Bangladesh?
Yeah.
I looked this up. About 170 million. Yes.
100?
100.
170.
Population. Population. That's Bangladesh. USA,
300.
400.
350.
Only?
about.
That's official?
No, not the official. When do we do an official number? Official, what does that mean, official? What is official? It's from the office. The word office, official, someone who says, this is correct. If I said to you, I need your driver's license, your official driver's license, the one that like this, not a copy, official. It's from the office. So this is not the official number here in the US. We do that every 10 years. People will go from door to door to door and count. How many people live in this house? It's called the census, counting the people. So this number every year goes, Bangladesh every year goes up. How many people in Russia? What? Do we know?
70 million.
About. Is that number going up or going down?
Down.
It's going down.
Like Japan too. Going
Japan
down.
is going down. In Japan, people are not having many babies. So population is going down. There are two ways countries get more population. Two ways. One way is have more babies. And the other reason is people, yes, they come in. Immigration. So, Russia, immigration,
Low.
people are leaving.
Yes.
That's called emigration. And low birth numbers. There's another reason for it also. People, bad health. Lots of bad health right now.
Too much vodka.
So now, what's interesting on our map that we showed about population, and this is one of the things that we're going to talk about tomorrow, about climate. This is Bangladesh. Parts of Bangladesh, because of where it is, next to the ocean, what's happening?
So now,
The water's coming in. People from Bangladesh are having less place to live. So they're building taller buildings, changing because of climate change. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow with climate change. If you didn't finish this, take this home and take a look at 1 through 6. 1 through 6. So be able to answer those questions and then do 1, 2, and 3. And please, we do need to get tomorrow to the Boston Tea Party. And for those of you that were not here last week, this is not a tea party with tea and cookies. This is something else. This is a political statement.
Number 7. Number 8.
Number 7. Oh, I'm sorry. You become, Ashok, read number 7. We should finish this.
If you become part of something when you join.
When you join. And number 8.
Identity tell us who someone or something, what something is. Identity.
So we use that word ID. Do you know ID?
Yes.
Short for identification. So your identity is who you are.
Identification.
Bring this back tomorrow, please. We're done. Until tomorrow, right? Guys, nice to meet you, Ima. If I could get you. Your name, phone number. Are you working? See you tomorrow.
Goodbye, teacher.
Are you, bye-bye,
See you
Claudia.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Are you working? Can you put down where you are working? And how long have you been? 3 years?